Now, there seems to be no end to the woes of the flood-hit victims in Odisha. Even as the victims are struggling with the floodwaters, the government seems to have done precious little for them. Here's a report.
Floods continue to create havoc in Odisha. Look at this village in Keonjhar district of Odisha. Fresh rains in the district have added to the woes of these people. The Baitarani river in the district is flowing 2.68 meters above its danger level of 38.36 meters. This is causing more fear to the affected people. The people in over 20 villages have been suffering due to flash floods in the district. Not just Keonjhar, various other districts have also been highly affected by the floodwaters. 38 people killed in the floods so far. More than 29 lakh people affected. With the floodwaters affecting more and more villages, the death toll has risen in the state. Look at the plight of these people. The water level has almost reached their waists. While some are walking in the floodwaters carrying their things on their heads, others are seen using rubber tubes to travel from one place to the other. Most of the houses are completely submerged in the floodwaters. The state government claims to have provided relief material to the flood-affected victims at various places.
We have provided free kitchens to nearly 22,000 people and supplied dry food. Medicines and drinking water have also been provided.
But the angry victims blamed the government for doing precious little to help them out.
The administration is lying. We are not getting any relief items. We are getting neither dry food nor cooked food. Our people are marooned and crying for relief, but nobody is coming to us. What is the administration doing? During the elections, all the political leaders came and asked for votes, but now nobody is showing their face during the crisis.
Yes, this is what the helpless victims said. Even the current scenario seems to be proving their words right. Hundreds of victims are still homeless and are surrounded by the floodwaters. So will the Naveen Patnaik government be able to save these people? A News9 report.
Well, another scare over the deadly Ebola virus surfaced in the country. This time, it was in Chennai. Here's a report.
After the Delhi patient tested negative for the Ebola virus, another scare surfaced in Chennai. A 25-year-old man who landed in Chennai on Saturday night from Guinea was taken to Rajiv Gandhi Government General Hospital for a checkup. He was closely monitored. His blood test, though, declared him normal and he showed no signs of the virus. The man arrived in Chennai on Saturday night from Guinea. He had approached the health facility at the airport asking to be tested for the virus. We conducted a blood test and sent it to Pune's National Institute of Virology. The results were negative and he was discharged in the afternoon. The patient has now been discharged from the hospital. Yesterday, WHO had alerted the Union Ministry about a man who landed in Delhi with a confirmed case of Ebola. Several tests were conducted on him, but they were all negative. Nigeria declares state of emergency. Nigeria has become the third country to declare a national state of emergency after 2 people affected by Ebola died. WHO has warned countries to be on high alert as the virus is spreading rapidly. The outbreak is moving faster than we can control it. Until now, the virus has spread through Sierra Leone, Liberia, Guinea and Nigeria and has infected over 1,779 people. A News9 report.
Well, Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan was greeted with protesting farmers near Shirdi. Now, the farmers heckled the Chief Minister over the poor water supply from the Nilwande Dam. Now, as the protest got out of hand, police had to resort to lathi charge to disperse the mob. Now, there has been a long-standing demand on part of the farmers to let the water enter their canals, to provide water basically to the scarcity-hit eastern region of Maharashtra. Well, it was a murder that shocked Uttar Pradesh's Gorakhpur district. 4 people killed a man and ate his liver. Now, while the gory details were too inhumane to stomach, cops have now confirmed that the killers did indeed eat the liver of the deceased. Well, earlier the matter came to light when one of the accused, identified only as Pawan, was arrested. And this happened on Thursday. The others, including a woman, are absconding. This is what sources in the police tell us. According to the same sources in the police, the gruesome incident occurred on the night of Wednesday during a dispute over gambling at a brick kiln at the Boga village of the district. The accused, as well as the victim, were all labourers working over there. Officials said 4 labourers, Pappu, Pawan, Janak Lohar and Sonu, were gambling, during which Pappu had lost about 800 rupees. He refused to go on gambling, but the others pressured him to continue. Angry over his repeated refusal, Jagan reportedly strangled Pappu, aided by his wife Radha. Now, thousands of people visit the flower show underway at Lal Bagh every day. But there are some who are trying to get a glimpse of the displays without even paying the price. And many residents who head to Lal Bagh for the morning walk now come armed with cameras, trying to get a peek into the flower show without having to pay an entrance fee. The flower show at the Glass House is open for visitors only between 8:30 in the morning and 6 in the evening. Now, a majority of the visitors pay the entrance fee of a mere 40 rupees, which is a source of income for the horticulture department. But the walkers who come to Lal Bagh between 5 and 8 in the morning pull down the drapes used to cover the Glass House and try to click pictures. All these people are armed with extremely costly mobiles, but are extremely stingy to pay a mere 40 rupees as entrance fee. Well, the usually calm Ramnagara witnessed protests after a person barged into a temple and destroyed its properties. Here's a complete report.
The Akeshwara temple priest was in for a shock when he opened the temple doors today. A person had barged into the temple and was trying to open the main door of the temple.
ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ ಬಾಗಿಲು ತೆಗಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆ ಬಾಗಿಲು ತೆಗಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಬೀಗ ಹಂಗೆ ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಬೀಗ ಹಾಗೆ ಇತ್ತು ಬೀಗ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಒಳಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಂಡಿಕೇಶ್ವರನ ಹತ್ರ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಎಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಎಳಿತಿದ್ದ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಬೈದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂಥರ ಲೂಸಾಗಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಬೈದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಳ್ತನ ಏನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಗೋಪುರ ಹೊಡೆದಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇದು ವಾದ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ವಾದ್ಯದ್ದು ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಗಳು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ನಂತೆ
ಏನೇನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಚ್ಚಡ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೈತಾ ಇದ್ದ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಟನ್ ಪೀಸ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಎಸ್ತಿ ಅವನೇ ಪೇಪರ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಈಚೆ ಎಸ್ತ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ನಾವೇ ಎತ್ತಿಸ್ತೋ ಬಿಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಎತ್ತಿಸ್ತೋ.
The residents of Ramnagar protested inside the temple premises. They nabbed the culprit, beat him up and handed him over to the police.
ಈ ಘಟನೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅವಳ ಮಗಳು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಆ ಆರೋಪಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇತ್ತು. ಆವಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಈಗ ಅವರು ರೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಸ್ಟಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಈಗ ಕೇಸ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಒಂದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲವು ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು ಇದು ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬರು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕೂಡ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆಶ್ವಾಸನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಇದು ಸಮರ್ಪಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇದು ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
The Hindu organizations in Ramnagar have called for a city-wide Bandh tomorrow. Prashant for News9, Ramnagar.
Well, it was a horrifying Sunday morning for the residents near an airport in Tehran. They were jolted by a plane crash in their neighborhood.
Iranian passenger plane crashes in Tehran. An Iran 140 flight crashed into a residential area near the Mehrabad airport. The plane was carrying 40 passengers, including 7 children and 8 crew members. It was on its way to Tabas. All 48 people on board killed. The incident took place at around 9 a.m. Tehran time. The plane crashed a few minutes after takeoff as its engine reportedly stopped functioning. One of the residents in the area witnessed the entire incident.
یه دفعه دیدم هواپیما پشتم صدای قررش میاد. یعنی احساس کردم دیدم یه چیزی رو سر من داره فرود میاد به این حالت. واسطاد به محض که واسطادم خوردم زمین، انقدر این پایین بود. قشنگ همین چیز دیدم بالش یه وری بود که به محض که اومد رفت تو این دیوار. رفت تو دیوار و انفجار پشت سر هم. یعنی خیلی نزدیک، شاید بگم بالا 20 متر بالا سر من بود. دیگه آخرین لحظهش بود که داشت سقوط می‌کرد. هیچ دود چیزی هم نمی‌کرد. مثلا سالم. رفت اینجا که من با موتور خوردم زمین. یه پرایدم با من بود، یه خانم پیرمردی بودن. اونم شیش میشه ماشینش مدار.
Soon after the plane crashed, emergency workers rushed to the spot. The entire area was immediately cordoned off. Even as the workers were struggling to clear the debris, hundreds of bystanders gathered at the spot. The Iran 140, operated by Sepahan Air, is made in Iran. They are small 52-seater planes with Ukrainian technology and are used to carry passengers over short distances. Of late, complaints of poor maintenance has surfaced against these aircraft. Question marks have risen over the spare parts being used in these planes. It is also believed that most of these planes were bought before the country's Islamic Revolution in 1979. This is not the first time poor maintenance has been blamed for a plane crash in the country. More than 200 plane crashes have taken place in the past for similar reasons, killing thousands of people. Despite such repeated accidents, the Iranian government has done precious little to avert them. A News9 report.
Well, that's it in this edition of the Bulletin. Up next is Hot and Spicy.